At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moran. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 30, Tiago Gibbons. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 7 inches, number 98, Arnoldo Kumaba. The other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 14, Danny Green.
And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he once battled. Adams said, "I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory." And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, "I was mad because I love food." Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Michael Jordan is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Harold. And it's Callie Dykes in at the 2 spot. And for Memphis, we've got Splitter. Ja Morant, he's out there with Paul George. Then it's Green. And it's Kulboka in at the 4 slot. You know, trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
Oh! And he slams it one-handed.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Baker, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. George looking around, and the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he makes that one.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
George passes to Kulboka. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Harold hits it from 3-point range. Harold's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And the Grizzlies. Call their first time out of the game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
the Bucks making a change here. MILWAUKEE is checked in. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. Bucks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And that one's good. MILWAUKEE.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Morant passes to Green. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Bucket is good. Baker's got 6 points.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Now here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And here we can check out the story for Luke Cornett. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Inside, Green kicks to Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And stolen by Ilyasova. The pull-up, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Tipped away. Bucks another fast break opportunity here.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Morant passes to Kulboka. And again, Memphis no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Tries it from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MILWAUKEE scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the paint. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now, here is Jordan. 23 points his last outing.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Baker with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Baker. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Ilyasova inside the line. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Bucks #1, the Grizzlies 4th.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
By himself, and Ilyasova throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like. He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Trying to get something going. Rebounded by the Bucks. Baker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From downtown, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
3.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And here we go, the Bucks running again. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Baker's got 36.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain the possession here.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
We've got Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Splitter. Then it's Green. And it's Cornette in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Poked loose. And here's the break. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. And
hammering it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Allen for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Morant outside. It's tipped.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Fires the 3. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for the Bucks. Kobe comes in for Antetokounmpo. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it? Memphis moving it around. Splitter with no one around. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. To the inside, Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
And so it's Memphis with it. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss. If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
On the wing, Jackson. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Bogut, and it's Bogut with the finish.
Just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. To the wing right side. Cornette can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
The pass to Cornette. To end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Cornette's got his first basket of the night.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here. GRIZZLES making a change here. Boca's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Bogut. Antetokounmpo comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Harrell in for Bryant.
First team foul.
8 feet away. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 41.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Cornette. A 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Morant, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jackson misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Getting his number called from the mid-range. Montrezl Harrell, game is growing.
Morant dishes to Green. Jackson set the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Boca. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Cornette passes to Morant. They kick it out to Green. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Good.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Morant with the steal. Here's Harrell. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Morant outside. Poked away and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Baker. Sinks the triple.
Baker.
Baker's got 48.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. And they get it. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Cornette. Last game he had 13. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Harrell.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Cornette. Off target with his 3. Cornette's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And Ilyasova throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The shot, no good. So, Milwaukee will take it the other way. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Morant passes to Kulboka. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Dominating in the scoring column. Something Harrell can do for you now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kulboka, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game. Woo! Big man. Love when Harrell takes off like this to drop the hammer.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Morant. They need this one. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 5 assists in the game. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, thanks for the great interview, David. And
howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel. It's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other 2.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and...
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Memphis. So with Jordan on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Harrell, and it's Baker in at the 1 spot. To the middle. Here's George, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Grizzlies ball.
Goes up off the inbound. Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside, George, and stolen by Harrell. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now George, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Harrell. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And they recover it. Here's Baker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Harrell, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knocked loose. Harrell drives in.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Baker. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Morant outside. Pass to Splitter. Back to Morant. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Baker. And got it. Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Morant with it. 6 points for him. With some arc. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And when I look at Memphis, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Here's Harrell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harrell's got 26.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Baker passes to Antetokounmpo, and another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going. He swipes the ball away again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here's Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Kulboka. Memphis moving that ball around to halt the run. And it's Morant missing.
Milwaukee.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
It's that time of day, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Lakers.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Michael Jordan subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Baker. Good on the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Morant outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Mamu Kelishvili has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Baker. Again, what an avalanche.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And a wide open look for Jordan. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They get it back. A 3 from Morant.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The steal. 3-on-3. Jordan with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Down low, here's Jackson, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Cornette, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Baker, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. The call on the floor is a jump ball. 2 minutes remaining.
Fires from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. To the right side. Here's Cornette. Rebound by Ilyasova.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of ball.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Into the lane, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for John Morant. Here's Baker, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Here's Cornette. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Jordan. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Aldama to stop the run, and it's blocked. They retain possession. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game time.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cornette passes to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Here's Baker. Oh!
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
1 second left. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision, and it takes good decision-making right there. He showed both.
And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Ball's nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe. Good. Another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Kalaitzakis. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cornette kicks to Bogdanovich. Misses the three. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
George is checked in for Memphis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Williams can't hit, and it's Milwaukee's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform.
Another bucket! Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Bogdanovich passes to George. Here's the screen. Pass to Aldama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
The explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Passes it to Aldama. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Mamoukelashvili, and another three for Milwaukee.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his team.
And another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And, Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. To end the cold streak, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And here are the Grizzlies. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Williams from outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there. In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
George passes to Aldama. Now here is George. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Kelly Tykes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Power down with both hands.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Mamoukelashvili.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Over in the corner, Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lets it fly, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
George passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Aldama. Back to Bogdanovich. They need this. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
George finds Will. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. It's George on the wing. No good on the triple. Here's Milwaukee now. Here in the fourth quarter. And yep, another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things.
And another one!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. And George with the stuff.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Milwaukee.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's that time again, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Lakers.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson is checked in for Adams. And it's John Morant in for George. And the Bucks making a change here. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And finished off by Bogut.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Bogdanovich passes to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. Milwaukee in total control. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
17-foot shot on the way. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I like this from Montrezl Harrell. Usually doing his damage in the interior. He is stepping out to the mid-range.
Morant against Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Jackson kicks to Morant. And that time, also a missed shot.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game. And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Morant passes to Bogdanovich. There's the double team with Allen. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Baker, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.